Hi, welcome back to Well-Versed Creations. Today I'm making a mini prayer journal that'll fit within the pages of the larger nativity journal that I'm making. And I just want to keep track of all the people I'm praying for because there's a lot right now and I sure don't want to forget anyone. Plus I love to record everything that God is doing. It's amazing when you record your prayers and see the answers. And sometimes he says no, and sometimes he says wait. And you know, those are just like when we're a kid, it's just so hard to get those answers sometimes. And also, it's a great way, if you record your prayers and responses, it's a great way to look back and just see God's handiwork in your life. So, you can follow along with me today as I decide how to just dress this up. What I did is I selected one of the pages in the journal, and when it is a full page, it looks like this. But I had my printer, I sent it to do 4 on one page, and then I took, this is actually 2, so when it does 4, it would make it real tiny, like this would literally fold in half this way. But I made it so that this is also the back. Hope that's clear to you. So here's the hole, here's the 4. It goes like this. So that way I can get a small enough one to journal in and tuck it into my big journal. So I love to do that. And then throughout the journal, I also will record prayers, and sometimes I'll even receive visions from the Lord that I record in there. So it's just really helpful to have one that's real specific for just like a list of everyone. So let's get started decorating this fun little book. Okay, so I also did the same thing with the sheet music. Now this is what I got off of My Porch Prints, and it is the coffee dyed music and sheets of just coffee dyed paper as well. So you may recall in an earlier video, let me get a sheet here and show you. So I often use the coffee dyed paper as just a solid background paper, and I printed that on the other side of these so that it's easy to record on, but it also looks pretty. So this is also in that same digital kit, and that is, again, My Porch Prints. So what I'm going to do is line the inside of this with this. And I'm just going to tear it with my ruler. Pages in here. So let me gather some little papers together and we will literally make a little booklet. Okay, so I went and gathered up some more papers. I thought these were kind of fun. I love the little edge on them. A bit of lined paper that was just from a little notebook. This I printed out. This is, I believe this is also My Porch Prints, and she has Ledger, and then there's this. And so again, I printed all these, so there's 4 per sheet, so that I can then make them fit into our little mini book. And I just did the same thing on the other side on this. It's like this. This is just at the Dollar Tree, and it's for kids to practice writing on. And I just think it adds some fun. So let's fix up this little glassine bag because I still have my paper here for inking. And I always like to ink them up because they're just so bright white. See, if you want to make like a double pocket, this opens, and then if you fold this and glue the sides, you can stick small ephemera in there. I do that a lot. And then I'll also, when I put it down, I leave the back open so that this provides like a tuck spot. Okay, so if this goes in here like this, that is super cute. And if I rip it in half, I can get multiple pages. So there are these. So I like my pages to be different lengths, just to add visual interest and fun. This cute little thing. Okay, so when I put these in, I sometimes do it like this inside the book, and then this becomes a little pocket, and I'll cut the end of this and it becomes a little pocket. And then I've got storage on both ends. Pretty cute, huh? What I usually do is I kind of glue this little edge, and I sometimes tear this just to make a cute little imperfect little grab area. See if I cannot burn myself doing this. Okay, so now that will open without it being so confusing. Right there. Okay, so let's ink these just a little bit with this. These stamps are made to be used on a glass block, but the way I want to use this, I just want to push down in certain areas with it. So that's why I'm not putting it on the glass block, because I'm just kind of okay. Okay, so here is our little book so far. Super fun and grungy and irregular, just the way I found this stretch cord. Pinch this probably run this on the inside here, but sometimes I leave this really long or even longer than this, and I add beads and stuff to it. Okay, so I have this scrap piece of paper that I just think is so pretty. And so I folded it, and I just like this in here. But this part is folded, and this part is open. So what I think I'm gonna do, I could use this as a little partial tuck spot. Okay, so this is my weird little envelope. And I want to put a little seal right here. Push really hard on my ruler. There we go. Okay, so then what I want to do is have this open like this and like this. And then, oh my goodness, we've got another little booklet in here. So I'm going to put some little pages in there. And I mean, if you wanted, this could just be to write on like this, but I can't resist. I got to do some pages. Oops, might not have got that tight enough. Paper. So I just go ahead and stick them together, and I peel one side. Stick it down, peel off the backing, super sticky too, so it works great. The words will show up well. I think I'm going to do a mixture of this color and gold. So here is the little warmer that I like to use. I also got this on Amazon, and I like to use quite a few of the beads. And then this one is almost, gosh, if I can get a hold of it, a champagne gold maybe, I would call that. And then this one is kind of like a rose gold. So I'm going to mix those colors together and see what they look like. Usually it makes it a little richer package if I mix a few together. I do quite a few at one time, so I do have a number of them. This was really pretty too, this nativity one. And then this is quite a bit larger, this snowflake one, which is also very pretty. So anyway, I don't usually use a mold, but if you like yours real perfect, they do have little molds for all of these too, and you just pour the wax in and then stick your stamp down on top of it. But see, when they have little glitches in them, I just think they look artsy and fun. Okay, while that is sitting, moving carefully, I want to coat this with some glitter because it just doesn't look like snow. Ooh, I like it. Okay, let's see how that turned out. Looks nice with the mixed colors too. I always just kind of wonder with a word if you'll be able to read it, you know, if I mix the colors too much. Okay, so I made a little bow and I want to add to it. Of course I do. Got our little snowflake here. But what I want to do is make 2 loops behind these loops. And I didn't think about it till I had already made this. Okay, so what I've done is I've glued the little ring together, pinched it in the middle, and then I'm going to glue this to that. Okay, so I'm going to stir this a little bit. With a little glitter. Add some teal in there. And a few more of these light blue. I think those are so pretty, minty aqua. Fave colors. Okay, so now back to this. Multitasking here at its best. Cute. Okay, now we just need our little snowflake. See how it turned out with the glitter. Ooh, that's kind of fun. Okay, so I've gathered up. This is yet another beautiful digital download, and I believe this is My Porch Prints, and it comes with these cute little tickets. And I love this because it definitely has to do with prayer. Be still. There's a Bible verse that says, "Be still and know that I am God." That's the thing. Our lives are so busy and there's so much noise in our daily lives. And it's good to just get with God and be still and listen for the voice of Jesus. And just know that you can pray to Jesus anytime, anywhere, 24/7. So that person that you might talk to who might not be available at 2 o'clock in the morning, Jesus is. And then this one says trust in him. So we can have that confidence and trust in Jesus. There's also a Bible verse that says, trust in the Lord. Don't lean on your own understanding, trust in the Lord. And let him direct your paths. Because if you think about it, we don't even know 5 minutes, 5 seconds in front of us. And God does. Jesus knows it all. So why not trust in the one that literally knows what's going to happen in the next 5 minutes, 5 days, 5 months, 5 years, your whole life? Psalm 139, it says that God foreknew us. He planned us. And all of our days were planned before one of them came to be. And it says he knows when we go to sleep, when we rise, what we're going to think and say before we do it. It's amazing to think that God loves us so much, that we're that important to him, that he considers our thoughts and our words before we say them and think them. So when people say God knows you better than you know yourself, I think it's true. It really is true. Now there's many versions of Jesus out there right now in the world. And the way you know that you're talking to Jesus is the real Jesus won't ever say anything to you that doesn't line up with the Bible. So another way to know what God is saying in your life is to read the Bible, the Holy Bible. If you don't have one, there's one online. BibleGateway.com. Awesome resource. You can read the Bible on your break at work, laying in your bed at night, in the middle of taking care of your children, whatever it is you're doing, you can stop and pause and read the Bible. Gosh, if you're taking care of little kids, read it to them. Let them know what the voice of the Lord says through his word. Okay, let's see how this turned out. Ooh, that's pretty sparkly. Oh, I love that. That is really pretty. Oh my goodness. What have I started? Now I gotta put glitter on them all. That is so cute. So this was the little envelope. The little glassine bag. On the back of these, it's really good to write a verse or a prayer request. Put a date on it. And then where's the other side of that bag? Trust in him is going to go right in there. Got these little jars too. These are kind of cute. It's got that fun rose look. I think they're too big for the bag. Nope, they fit. So let's put one of those in each side. So sweet. The kit that has those also has these fun cutouts in it with these roses. So pretty. Hope our music cut out. Guess our battery died. All right, so I'm going to put these on as well. So I'm going to ink these in pink. So I have a lot of these distress inks, but my pink one is a mini. Oh, remember I told you there was a big, sorry, you're hearing my heater come on. There's a big writing stamp pad, that's it. So if you want to do like a full page, whatever size that is, you could do it. So here's the little minis of the distress ink. There we go, very fun. Just adds that little pop of beauty to it, I think. Yeah, I like that. Aren't these fun, these little jars? So in a lot of the My Porch Prints digital kits, there are these cute little jars. And almost all of them have the little tickets too. So that's really fun. Okay, I think this little book is done. How cute is that? And this, you know, if you make these and you have these on hand and you haven't written your prayers or whatever you want to write in them, this is a great little gift for somebody. You could even stick like a little gift card in here for them. But this in and of itself is a really fun gift for someone to receive, especially if they enjoy handmade items. So, very cute. Oh, I'm going to really enjoy this. Okay, so there you go. And we also had fun making some of these. Gosh, that's just gorgeous. Too much fun. Okay, thanks for joining me. It's been a blast.